The audio is missing. No, it's back. All right, so what's up, guys? Welcome back. As you can see, a few technical issues to try and sort out. And of course, well, managed to beat the demons. And here we are getting ready to move in. Of course, we did miss out on the broadcast for our first initial match. But of course, it was quite the spicy match nonetheless. At least I was watching it, so I can tell you who won the match. Of course, we had the players there from Dream Team coming in with the chicken dinner, finishing off with 4 kills. We had the players there from Active, of course, now coming in into that second position, securing themselves a really strong finish, finishing up with 9 kills. So pretty good way to, of course, kick the day 3 off. And then we had the players there from, of course, Mad Terror, securing themselves that 3rd position, finishing up with 6 kills. In 4th place, we had the players there coming in from Tactical Execution with 1 kill. In 5th, we had the players there from Vena Amoris, finishing up in 5th there on 3 kills. And then, of course, we had the players from Extreme up in 6th position, also with 1 kill. But, of course, well, without much further delay, we're going to be jumping straight up into our Miramar game to see what the teams are going to bring in our second round here for today. So it is going to be pretty spicy. So without further ado, let's hop straight on in and see, of course, what the teams are going to bring. All right, so here we are. Getting ready to roll as we are prepping up to jump straight up into the action to see, of course, what the lobby will hold and what the teams are going to bring alongside it in our second match here. All right, so we can see, of course, our flight path coming in from Puerto, making its way up in towards that El Paso Trailer Park region. So a very nice spread that we have coming in across the map here. But of course, now this is where we wait to see where that first initial zone is going to be popping, where the teams are going to be dropping, and of course, where the action will be unfolding as they make their way on down and get ready to start out at the second match here. Of course, the teams we have in the lobby as we look at it, as you can see there, of course, being the players coming in from OG, or formerly known, I believe. Oh no, it's completely mixed up. Everyone in completely different positions. Well, this is going to be quite a tough one to try and figure out. But as we can see, of course, here are our teams. Here are the slots with everyone now just in a position looking to push on through. Oh, never mind. I got it. All right, so the old guard, of course, we have right up at the top there. We've got the players from Active Gaming. We've got Dream Team in the mix. We have your Killer Is Glue. We've got the Comfy Cartel, as well as the players there from Tactical Execution. We have Extreme. We have the players then from Tactical Esports, NeverSayDie, Vena, Amoris. We also have the players there coming in from Mad Terror, Medellín. We have the Titans, and then, of course, with the players there from Knoxy Esports. Right, so everybody in the lobby, the teams, of course, now making their way on through, looking to get into those potential sweet spots. As we now look to see where the zone is going to pop, and it heads up in towards the northeastern side. A very interesting start to the game indeed. And of course, if we look down into the far south, of course, have the players here from Tactical Execution alongside the squad there of Dream Team. Let's see whether or not Tactical Execution will be able to get any additional points in on this round. Of course, they did finish up in that 4th position, but they only found 1 kill. And that, of course, went to Gyrobot. We don't see in the lobby at the... Oh, no, it's not even this team. Right, sorry, the players here from Tactical Execution, in fact, they finished all the way in 11th place with 3 kills. Of course, let's call it James. James right here was the player to find that. And how does he have M249? Right? Is it me? Did something change? Because the man's rocking a M249. Are we not seeing any drops? Not quite sure how this has happened, how we can see a M249 in the early game. But either way, we see it, of course, in the hands here of the players coming in from the Tactical Execution team. Pretty interesting start to the day. But of course, we'll see what those weapons will bring. And who's going to try and bring in the plays? I mean, I'm absolutely flabbergasted. It's like, what? Not even sure how that is even possible. But either way, here we are. Here we are. Dark side moving about. We got Monga as well as Mr. Weed. Also now just patiently waiting. And we can see we have another team, of course, just up ahead of them. Just over the rise. So now we're curious to see just what Mr. Weed will bring. And whether or not he's going to try and step it up. Right, so Mr. Weed now looking to move in, looking to potentially get a little bit aggressive as Medellín looking to try and secure themselves a potential rotation. Of course, they are just within the zone. We got the team here, of course, now from Vena, Amoris also on the approach, rolling on through. Oh, the shots are coming in as Nads is now getting hit. The rest of the squad also just hot on the heels there, looking to push in, but of course Pixie already getting taken out, getting sent right back up into the lobby there. Lovely bit of an animation we've got going right there, and of course now Rabs already pushing up, but let's jump back up to Nads to see, will we have any movement? There we go, Zeta, of course, now rolling on through. Nads also pushing a little bit further up in towards the north, potentially now. Moving up into the warehouse here. We don't seem to have any weapons just yet. So, of course, they are still looking to get the loot going. This is definitely going to be quite an interesting zone as the teams now start making their way on in, pushing further up and onwards. Nice congregation of teams, of course, all positioned down in towards the south. So there is still quite a bit of distance for them to try and cover. And, of course, potentially Dream Team could be starting a bit of a fight here with Cartel as well. So that's, of course, only if we see that aggression come in. But it is not very likely, as we can see, of course, Squeak now just continuing further down south. It's a bit strange. Zones are usually the other way around. But we'll see, of course, what happens as the players all are now looking to make their way through. Curious to see if we've got any of those other strange weapons finding their way into the mix here. Let's jump up to Chevelle. The Chevelle Mini and the Tommy gun. All right, everything seems fine there. We got Tom with the usual layout. Of course, now Venom. Oh, we just missed that one. And then Mr. James. Let's go with Mr. James. All right, so of course now waiting to see what the teams are going to bring. Not much happening up in it towards La Cabrera, as the teams are looking to potentially make a rotation or maybe just hold on for that coming zone. As you can see, of course, the players here from Medellín just making their way through the buildings. Not looking too aggressive just yet. And they did finish up in 7th place in the previous round. So only finding that 1 kill point. And of course, the placement points that accompany that 7th position. So definitely curious to see just how far they are going to try and push up that leaderboard. Because coming into today, we of course had the squad there from Gorilla Glue sitting right up in a pole position. Active Gaming sitting up in 2nd. Your Killer Is we had over in 3rd. Dream Team over in that 4th position. Of course, then Vena Amoris over in 5th. With the side of Medellín sitting right at the bottom of the leaderboard. So they do still have quite a bit of work ahead of them in the match here to try and potentially secure themselves a few additional points. But it doesn't seem like we've got Gorilla Glue in the lobby at the moment. Is it just me? Or do we not see them? Oh, yes. No, we definitely don't have them in the lobby. That is a slight tad bit unfortunate. But, of course, we did see a pretty strong play coming in this previous match. Was it? Yes, there we are. They finished up in 8th place with 1 kill. Wow. Oh, there they are. Wow, sorry, I'm blind today. I am blind. I thought we didn't have them, and here they are. Running around the map, See, those colors look the same. I'm getting old. That's a fat rip. At least they're still alive. They did find one kill as well. We got Coco now moving up as well. There we go. They have been reborn, brought back from the dead. Absolutely amazing stuff. Phenomenal plays. All right, now let's jump up to the old guard here to see what they're going to bring in as they are looking to rotate through. Oh, we do have a few shots as they are now rolling on through. You can see Rick's tires now just getting popped right on out. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Getting ready to push. Of course, the players here from XTREME Gaming right there alongside them as Rick gets taken down. These nuts right over here. And of course, looking to push on through. Batman on the offside. Neil now potentially trying to apply a little bit of cover fire there. See those utils now getting thrown over. Oh, down goes Rick. Beautiful placement on that nade. All right, okay, so yeah. See, I haven't played the new update that much. That's why I was pretty curious about the gun coming in there with Mr. James. All right, so Lucky James finding the gun that spawns on the map. Should probably play a little bit more PUBG. That's probably the thing, you know? But of course, as we look at it, I also do have an updated graphic with the standings, of course, now. Oh, Squeak gets taken down. Cartel having the pressure fly right in their direction. Of course, Comfy Cartel did come in at 9th place into this match. So Gorilla Glue still holding on to the pole position. Active Gaming still positioned in 2nd, but Dream Team moving up into 3rd place. Of course, the team there from Vena, Amoris moving from 5th up into 4th, as well as the players there from Your Killer Is getting pushed down all the way into 5th position. Of course, moving down from that 3rd place they were in the previous map. Before the start of the previous map, rather, coming into today. But now we look to see what the teams are going to be bringing and who's going to be the one to step up and clutch it out. So got Among Men as well as the players there from Tactical Execution, not playing all 7 of the matches so far. Mantera also missing out on a few games. So I'm curious to see what the teams are going to bring in our remaining games here, as we have the players here from the old guard, of course, now still looking to push on in. They are currently sitting up in 10th position with a nice 38 points on the board, but they are so far behind. Gorilla Glue sitting on 118 points. Closest team to them, of course, being Active Gaming on 84. That is 24-point difference. Wow, just between 1st and, of course, 2nd. Alright, so Gorilla Glue now looking to secure their position, as we do have the squad here from Your Killer Is rolling in their direction. Not pushing up just yet, but I'm pretty sure everyone is, of course, not just scanning the areas. We still have 15 teams remaining, 52 players still alive as we now approach the end of our 2nd phase. Curious to see where that 3rd phase will be taking us. Your Killer Is, of course, now looking to push slight bit further up in towards zone. Players here from Active Gaming keeping a very watchful eye. They already have 1 chicken dinner. Could we see them potentially bring in yet another, the 2nd one in this 3rd day? Cloud now keeping a very watchful eye, but of course now just here on the edge. We have the players, of course, from Tactical now rotating on in. This is Tactical Esports. Ooh, Easyless gets a quick shot, and of course, ooh, I think that's a delay. Must be a delay, because here's Easyless. No one in the vicinity. So let's see just how far these teams are going to try and push on up. Oh, we do have a few shots in the background. Oh, nice. Gat gets hit. Mr. 007. The Agent of Doom, I guess that is. But Ted now keeping a very watchful eye here on Delta, looking to potentially find this hit. But first, Ted, break the window. It's going to be interesting to see just how long these players, in general, with the new update coming out, of course, are going to take with all the windows and things in a position. And adds that extra little bit of layer. You know, just that extra little bit of a... I'm not quite sure why this is happening, but it's happening kind of deal. You can see Knoxy just positioned up ahead. Oh, beautiful shot comes in. All right, so maybe Ted has broken the window. I don't know. We can see the window still there. Because that shot came straight on through without any problems. I mean, it's one of those magic bullets. It just flies straight through. Doesn't even give two hoots about a window in the way. But now, as we look on to the players here from Gorilla Glue, we look to see what they're going to be bringing, of course, now. Stepping it up quite impressively with 53 kills already just in these past 7 games. Now, with this one, they're currently sitting only on 1. But, of course, there's still quite a few phases to go. Several other players to go up against 48 players. For the players here from Gorilla Glue to potentially find a few more kills in. Right, so everybody now just scanning the region here, scanning the ridge lines. Trying to see if they can potentially find something, find anything. And of course now Rose steps up, puts the shots straight up in towards Rabs. Oh, down goes Rabs. Quick reactions coming in here from Gorilla Glue. Of course now this is what we've been waiting for, looking to see if they're going to try and push up aggressively. The rest of the team now taking a bit of an alternative route there. Not trying to suffer the same fate as their teammate, but of course now active. Also looking to push up the hill. As you can see, Gad now looking to potentially try and make a comeback. Putting the shots up in towards Tigris. Tigris goes down. It is up to Crazy and True now to lay down the fire and defend their position right here up on the edge of the zone. They do have that higher ground. But will they be able to get it? Rowe, of course, now sending that nade over just to seal the fate. Securing themselves that point. Oh, there we go. Venom finds another nade in, of course, blowing up the vehicle. Oh, Zeta is now going to have quite the challenge at hand here. Zigad now just quickly dashing on through, but we do have another fight, of course, now erupting over onto the southeastern side. Your Killer Is and XTREME going at it, as well as Knoxy now looking to apply the pressure as they want to push into the zone. But of course, now they are obstructed. Oh, Emma now taking a few shots hard on the hills. Of course, now they are being gate kept. I see a few range hits actually coming in there from the petrol station. That is a pretty exciting, pretty range hits. But of course, now Tactical also positioned up on the hill. They have heard the hits down below. They do see the players up ahead. Now, will we see those shots come through? Oh, there we go. Gyrobot not wasting a moment. Quickly stepping up, but gets a little bit of repayment. Flying straight on over. Out comes the smokes, but it is not the most secure position to be in just yet. Of course, now Matt Terra could potentially get a little bit of a rush coming through now. Oh, but Knoxy finds the first few shots down below. Tactical also now putting their shots straight on through. This is where things are going to get pretty tough as Gyrobot gets taken down. We still have Gyro King as well as Gunny and Easyless still in the running here. So quick nade now, quick raise rather coming on in. A quick nade could end it, of course. That is what I was probably going for. Not quite sure, but of course now Gorilla Glue still looking to hold on, as we do see Your Killer Is looking to push back up, trying to find it, that rotational passage into the zone. Oh, out comes the hits. There we go. Roller now trying to put the shots in. Out comes a little bit of retaliation. Players here from Your Killer Is not going to be backing down of this fight just yet. But they are going to try and secure themselves that position in zone. As we can see, of course, now Anonymous getting blown up. And what a push we have right up in front here as Rose steps up, puts the heads in. And of course, now finding those heads straight into the players here from YKI. As you can see, Shroud now just quickly trying to make a dash. But this is where we need to see the players from Gorilla Glue pushing even further into the zone. See Shroud now just trying to put a little bit of distance in between him and the players there from Gorilla Glue coming in from behind. Adrenaline bumping. But will Shroud be able to secure a decent position? He does, of course, now have another team right up ahead. 15 teams still alive. Of course, now everyone is going to be trying to push and squeeze in. And we are going to be seeing quite a few fights breaking out as the teams start going at it. Medellín, of course, now being one of those teams looking to apply a slight smidgen of pressure here. Mongo now up atop the hill as we do see the Titans looking to push in. Will they be able to find this angles? Mongo now coming in with a little bit of pre-fire. Can see Zeus and Yacht just up ahead. Oh, SayDie Jr. Beautiful spray coming in. Quite a bit of aggression coming in from the Titans. Oh, up comes the rush. Down goes Zeus. Darkside now looking to step up. Will he be able to get it? Oh, finds one. Will he get the second? Just barely ducking in. Oh, no. Down he goes. Weed now looking to close it up and finds the hits. Taking out the team there, of course. Beautiful play. The Titans get sent right back into the lobby. But the fighting not stopping anytime soon. Oh, God, just getting hit right in the head as Chevelle puts the shot straight on through. And, of course, the players here from Tactical Execution are looking now to find and potentially strengthen their hold up into the zone. You see James and Co now all looking to move on through. I gotta say, this dynamic with the M249 now being available on the map, it is gonna be an absolutely insane show. And oh, speaking about insane, down goes Shroud as the old guard move in and clear him out. Of course, now Nell trying to get up ahead, but Gorilla Glue, they are just sticking to their guns. Absolute laser show just going on. As you can see, that mini-map lighting up with the hits. Of course, now we've got 3 teams positioned down in towards the northwest there, and everybody is firing shots across over to the old guard. They are having an absolutely insane time here. Of course, now active, looking to make a bit of a stand. See whether or not they'll be able to secure a good position within the zone. Of course, now they are in a slight bit of a gatekeeping position here, as we do see J-Roller and the players there from Gorilla Glue now coming in with a quick rotation, trying to sneak up into that zone. They are pushing in from the south there, of course, but it is going to be a pretty risky play, as it is a highly contested zone. So many teams just lining the edge. Gorilla now pushing straight up into that central position. Of course, now absolute laser show going off. 9 teams now remain. We've dropped from 15 down to only 9. Oh, Gorilla Glue getting caught in the most unfortunate position. But of course, they are going to be looking to hold on, as we do see Active looking to push in. Chevelle now getting hit as well. Oh, up comes the aggression. Will they be able to close it out, though? Active holding on, putting the spray up the hill. Oh, beautiful shots. But it is absolutely brutal tactical execution, of course, not just trying to hold on for dear life. They've in fact been pushed to the outside of the zone. As we can see, the zone is not one of the biggest zones we've ever seen. But of course, now as we could jump up onto Weed here. Weed and Darkside, the 2 remaining players for the Medellín team. They are in dire need of points. And of course, already they do have 4. Alongside potential placement points they can get. We can see Comfy Cartel also not going at it. The shots finding its way on through. Oh, but Zeta just patiently waiting now. Playing the waiting game. But here we go. Dream Team now rushing up into the mix. Archer trying to make the way through. Gets taken out by, Mr. Weed, though. Rash and Storm now left to make the final stand for the side of Dream Team. And it is going to be quite the bit of bloodshed we're going to be seeing here. Zeta still just holding on. Will Zeta be able to find those hits? Medellín, of course, now also looking to push and get a good placement. It's going to be a lot of work if they are to jump up that leaderboard by a considerable amount. See Medellín, of course, just up ahead here as well. Oh, come on. Active finding a few more shots further down in towards the zone. Of course, now Comfy Cartel forced into the bushes. Oh, the spray coming through atop the hill. Will we get into that on time as Gunny and Co now looking to set themselves up in center zone? You can see Gunny holding this position, setting up that anchor point. But we still have a little bit of action coming in from the side here as the players from Active, of course, now also are looking to secure their own position right here on the edge and potentially maybe pushing even further forward. Right, Fast now coming up with a fast crash. Here we go, taking a little bit of damage. We do have 7 teams remaining. Oh, Gunny finds the heads up the hill. I wish we could see the names on screen. Oh, we do have a bit of a rush here as True is pushing straight on into that center position. Comes under fire as Gunny says, oh, hell no. Puts the head straight on through. And now it is up to the players here from Dream Team to still find their passage back up in towards the zone. But we also see the players there from Tactical Execution also currently sitting up in the blue. Oh. Venom gets the hits in, but of course gets taken down by the blue. Now 3 teams remain. Dream Team looking to push in. Tactical reduced down to 2, but they have 9 kills. That's going to do absolute wonders for them on that leaderboard. Could potentially maybe see them move up into the top 5. They are currently, of course, positioned down in 7th. So there's still room for improvement. They're Active. They have been just showing up. Currently sitting, well, they were sitting in 2nd position. Well, they're still sitting in 2nd. But they are making a run for that top spot. Active only 24 points ahead of them. They do have 9 kills. Definitely expecting them to be quite happy with the performance they've been having here today. But now Dream Team looking to push in. Oh, come on. Will they get the shots into Tactical? Gunny gets taken down. Absolute spray now comes in as we do have the players now looking to just breach the edge. Active holding strong. Gunny goes down. It is up to Rash, the last remaining hopeful for Dream Team. Oh, nice quick reaction. Wow. Down goes Gad. And we are reduced down to 2. It is Rash up against the rest of the squad from Active. Absolutely insane play. Dream Team now sitting on 4 kills. Rash, of course, bringing in 2 of those up against the 3-man team from Active. Those Utils finding their way on through. Rash now, gets ended as the nade finds its way on through. Absolutely insane stuff, but well done Active, securing themselves a beautiful victory and 12 kills. Man, they are pushing, trying to get up that leaderboard, trying to take that pole position. For Dream Team coming in 2nd there on 4 kills. We have the players then from Tactical finishing up in 3rd place, but of course doing quite a bit of effort. 10 kills to their name. Then we have the players here from Tactical Execution, of course, over in 4th place on 4 kills. We have Comfy Cartel sitting in 5th there on 2 kills as well. Then, of course, the team coming in here from Vena, Amoris in 6th place. We have Medellín securing themselves a 7th position with 5 kills. The Old Guard over in 8th there with 2 kills. We got Gorilla Glue in 9th coming in with 6 kills. And, of course, we have Knoxy over in 10th with 1. We have XTREME in 11th with 1. The team there from Your Killer Is in 12th place with 1 kill. We got the Mad Terror over in 13th. Of course, the Titans in 14th with 1. As well as the players there from NeverSayDie finishing up in that 15th position. So absolutely insane players we've been seeing in the 2nd match of the day. But of course now We've got one more to go. We are heading over in towards Sanok, and of course it is a map that lends itself to the aggression. So it's going to be pretty exciting to see what the teams will bring as we head on over into Sanok, our final match for today. But of course, we'll be right back with the action right after the break, so stay tuned. What's up, guys? Welcome back. It is, of course, time to jump into our final match of the evening. As I mentioned before, we are going to be heading over in towards Sanok to see what the teams are going to bring along in our lovely CQC map. And what a way to end off the day. Of course, we did see quite a bit of action unfolding in our previous map of right there over on towards the ever lovely Miramar. So quite excited to see what this final match of day 3 will bring. And of course, tomorrow will be the last day for the teams to fight it out. It is, of course, also going to be 3 more matches. But tomorrow we're going to be having Erangel, Sanok, no, Erangel, Miramar, Erangel. There we go. All right, so a little bit of a change up in comparison to today's matches, of course. But yeah, we're getting ready to jump straight up into the action. So give me your predictions in the chat. Let me know, who do you think is going to be the team to clutch it out to take home that winner chicken dinner? Will it be chicken dinner? Maybe beef? I don't know. Like, give me your predictions. Let me know what you think it'll be. But of course, without much further ado, let's jump straight into the game and see what the teams are getting up to. Well, a lot of shooting. That is definitely what they are getting up to. They are bringing in a lot of shooting as we're about to jump up into the plane to, of course, see what that flight path is. And it is coming in, though, from Camp Alpha, making its way all the way down over in towards that lovely southeastern side in between Kampong and the docks. So definitely quite the interesting flight path here for the teams. So let's see where everyone's going to try and go. And of course, I just love it when the flight path disappears like this. It is those nice little additions coming in, of course, with updates, etc, etc. As you can see, a lot of teams now starting to make their way on down. Dream Team, of course, pushing straight up in towards Hatin. Curious to see what they will bring. Alright, so a lot of teams actually dropping fairly close together. I mean, by none could potentially be quite hot and heated as we got Active Gaming as well as the players there from the Comfy Cartel. Positioned right there in that lovely trifecta. Of course, now Paradise could also be really hot as we got the Titans as well as Extreme positioned there side by side. But now as we jump up onto the players here from Comfy Cartel, you can see Crew now, or True, trying to make it through the water. Ooh, gets a little bit down and dirty. Well, down and wet, rather. But let's see whether or not True will be able to survive this one as fast. Not just waiting behind. Oh, beautiful nade. Wow, the accuracy with that was just on point. Wow. I see Comfy Cartel now being put on quite a bit of a back foot here. Tigress getting taken out. It is, of course, now up to Broly and Crazy. Put a few contesting shots over into the players there from Active. As you can see, Fast now just waiting on the wall. Ooh, a little bit of spray in the water. That is what we want to see. Down goes True. Beautiful shot there from Fast. Quick, fast reactions is what we want to see. Of course, now Crazy and Broly rotating away, putting a little bit of distance in between themselves, but the action is, of course, now about to just erupt over here in Paradise, as we do have the players from the Tactical looking to make a bit of a push, potentially pushing in a little bit further here, but of course now we do have the players from Extreme waiting for them just on the interior there. But in the meantime, Tactical, ooh, pushing up the old guard, taking several hits. Will we see the aggression come in? Down goes Batman. Oh, Deuce Note goes down. And it is, of course, a squad wipe. Well done. Wow. Tactical finishing off with the first squad wipe for the day. Comfy Cartel now just rotating behind them. Will we see Broly and Crazy potentially come in with a bit of a third-party action here? No idea. We'll find out soon enough. Right, Broly now looking to rotate around, trying to set this up. Crazy keeping a very watchful eye there, as we do have the players, of course, now rotating away their Tactical, pushing a little bit further up in towards that western direction. Oh, there we go. Slow, steady dash. Slow, steady push. A few stray shots not finding its way across over towards them. But we do have Gyro King still just holding off in the distance. Gunny getting knocked down. Oh, here comes the potential push. Gyrobot and Gyro King. Two gyros. Oh, beautiful spray up ahead over towards Crazy there. Wow. It is up to Broly now. Comes in with the buggy. Alright, so that makes it now pretty obvious that there is someone here trying to attend to Mr. Crazy. But now, of course, we do see the players there from Tactical using this opportunity to get their own teammate rest up, and they're ready to roll once again. But we do have another bit of fighting, of course, now still happening onto the far side here. Oh, NeverSayDie get taken out by Medellín. Wow, good show of aggression coming in from Medellín here. Comfy Cartel, of course, now pushing further up the hill, looking to secure themselves a decent position there. We got Active, of course, also keeping a very watchful eye on towards Bootcamp, as we do see them positioned up atop here. And of course, now Tactical, as well as well, a little bit of action about to see its way come through right here in Paradise. You can see Extreme now just up ahead of them. They are so close together. Spammer holding this high ground position. A little bit of Overwatch. Oh, up comes the spray there. Nice bit of play coming in. And of course, now Shy Boy finds a beautiful position, wrapping around all the way. Oh, he gets spotted out though. Spalmot trying to set this up as well. Axe now also coming in with that rotation. Nax now potentially stepping up with a few hits of his very own. Spalmot now trying to hold up the fort. He is, of course, on the roof, right above them. This is where it gets pretty tricky for Axe. Step out too far and, of course, put yourself right in the line of sight. So Shy Boy and Axe trying to play this far angle. Zeus now, of course, can feel the pressure come in. Axe steps up. Oh, down he goes. It is up to SayDie. And yet... let's see whether or not the Titans be able to hold on to this. Oh, down goes Zeus. Right back into the lobby. It is not up to SayDie and yet. Oh, beautiful bounce. Oh my goodness. Aches. Just timing that one absolutely phenomenally. Up comes yet another one in the window, and it is the end. Extreme coming in with some beautiful utils. Wow, that was just insane. Well done. Impressive stuff. Of course, now we've got 11 teams remaining. Dream Team, Tactical, as well as Cartel, positioned up on towards that northwestern island, as we can see there. Active, now keeping a very watchful eye still on towards Bootcamp. We can see Gad, Mr. Information Man. The rest of the team, of course, not just huddled up on the hill, scanning the vicinity, looking to see if they can spot any movement, anyone that could potentially be moving up towards them. They're playing that tactical approach. You see Knoxy keeping a very watchful eye as well. Bane has got his sights set. Just waiting for the opportunity, waiting for that moment. This now we wait to see what the teams still on the outskirts of the zone here will bring as they start rotating on in. Interesting position coming in there from your Killer Is. If they play it well, they can cause quite a bit of harm to the teams as we move through these next few phases. Of course, it is quite open coming in towards that southwestern portion there. So they do have quite a bit of free reign when rotating in. And they should be uncontested for a few potential, maybe this next zone, maybe even the one after that. course, now let's see what that zone rotation will bring, as your killer is now, of course, still positioned, just hugging the edge there, casually going through their loot, making sure they are properly set up. But now in the meantime, the players here from Tactical Execution, they are coming in with a few rotations, looking to push up a slight tad bit. Not venturing up too much just yet. Of course, now the players here from Extreme making their way on through. Not risking the rotations with the vehicles, which is understandable, of course, on setup. Alright, so it is starting to build slowly but surely, getting there. Got Gorilla and as well as the players there from Medellín, of course, now holding that eastern edge. Dream Team slowly but surely making their way up to zone, not sending up too aggressively just yet. Comfy Cartel, of course, now playing a very, very careful match. They are down to only 2 remaining hopefuls, as we can see them positioned right up the top here in the ruins. Waiting to see where this next zone is going to be shifting up into. Dream Team, of course, as we have mentioned, just holding this position just outside of zone. Storm now quickly rushing in and looking to set up a potential anchor point. Oh, but of course now the compound Storm chooses to pull up into is already occupied. You see Tactical just lying in wait, trying to remain motionless. Oh, Gyro King, beautiful anticipation there, of course, sends the first little bit of util across. Rash now and King just drifting around here out in the open, as one does, you know, when driving around on the grass. Storm now still to push on in, of course, holding that position. Archer now coming in with a little bit of reinforcement. Rash now rotating up onto the edge, but this is where things are going to start getting pretty tough. You see Gyro King now looking to push up, just trying to set up that position. Gyro Bot, of course, now getting taken down. Garni holding onto that anchor point. Storm just on the opposite end, of course, now trying to get the force of play. Up comes, ooh, a beautiful spray though. Come on, come on. Ah, Storm just rolling on through. Gunny, of course, now using this opportunity, says, nah, that's fine. I'll just rotate away. Alright, so now we wait to see what the teams will bring as that blue zone will, of course, start closing up within the next minute and 15 seconds. So they do have a little bit of time left on the clock, with the zone, of course, positioned up in it towards this northwestern corner. Oh, but this is, of course, where the side of the Tactical Execution team find themselves in either a beautiful setup or one like this. The trigger discipline coming in. Ooh. Yeah, it makes it quite a bit of a oof there, of course. Now Extreme just lying in wait. Already found quite a bit of damage already up in it towards Venom and James. Now let's see whether or not they'll be able to close this one up. They do have a beautiful setup in the zone. Nice bit of high ground. Oh, great vantage point. Shy Boy not being too shy with the ammo there. Good effort trying to get that knockdown. I gotta say, it's an interesting approach coming in from Extreme. Trying to keep as many of these angles covered as they can. As you can see, of course, Aches now looking down towards the south every now and again. Just making sure they're not getting rushed or pushed. Same, of course, coming in here from Sparma. Really good awareness coming in from the players of Extreme. I wouldn't be surprised if they do exceptionally well in this game. But let's see, of course, now what will happen, how this will unfold, as we do have the players here from Vena, Amoris taking a little bit of punishment, a little bit of hurt, coming in there from the Cartel team. Well, rather, what is left of it. You can see them, of course, just positioned across the way. That's coming in for the res here. We do have Rabs and Pixie. Pixie trying to pick up a quick few shot up on towards Broly and Crazy there. But now they're playing the sneaky game. Trying to inch their way behind these ridge lines. Not quite sure why Broly fired off the hit there. I mean, their rotation was pretty good up until those shots. And then, of course, well, yeah, that kind of broke the element of surprise they had to the advantage there. But now, Shy Boy, still just patiently waiting, looking to see they can find any of these angles. We also did see the players there from Gorilla Glue also now coming into render range, but of course they're holding their position over towards the quarry region. Not quite sure what's up with Ro. Alright, so he's just patiently waiting for the blue zone to close on up. But of course we have the players here from Comfy Cartel. They've rotated up, looking to find bit of a reposition on to the players. They're from Vena up ahead of them as that zone does now once again shift further down over in towards the western side. So let's see what Cartel is going to do with this information. Are they going to try and stick around, or will we see them pushing up into the zone? Alright, seems like they could maybe be rotating in. There we go. Alright, up they go, rotating straight on through. But now the question is, where are they going to go? It is going to be a pretty tough zone to find a decent spot, as we can see that eastern zone, of course, still being highly contested. But up comes Medellín now looking to make their own little push. But, of course, the players here from Gorilla Glue lying in ambush. Oh, nice jump coming in. Coco puts up the shots. Ice goes down as well. Oh, Coco now scanning the area, and of course Darkside trying to put the shots in before it gets turned over on it towards Medellín once again. Manga now trying to put up those nades. Oh, but beautiful spread coming in here from the side of Gorilla. Oh, nice. It is now up to Mr. Darkside. Oh, come on, the spray's coming through. Just managing to duck in behind the hard cover. Without trying to rotate around, trying to find that angle. Will he be able to get into a decent spot, though? It is going to be quite a bit of a challenge as his teammate Manga now also gets finished off. The blue zone is closing up, and of course now there's quite a bit of distance left to be covered here by Mr. Darkside. But we do have Ro also just up ahead. Oh, he is down in the quarry ditch. Alright, well, we'll see how that one goes. Of course, now looking out in towards boot camp, we can see the players here from Knoxy already taking up occupation. Of course, not Pain, just trying to put a quick few shots up into the players there from Tactical Execution. Gorilla Glue pushing in from that edge, active still holding on to the hilltop. Did we lose Comfy Cartel? Oh, yes, we did. Oof, okay. Well, there we are. There we are. 10 teams remain. Gunny, of course, now the last remaining for his team. Holding on to the edge of the zone. Trying to stay as far away from the action. And I can't really blame him. And of course, now Dream Team also positioned on this far western edge. Looking to push in exactly the right moment. Alright, so Darkside still out in the blue zone. Your Killer Is, of course, also just holding on to the compounds. Everyone are just waiting in anticipation to see where this next phase is going to be taking them. Vena Amoris, of course, now making their, well, rotation up on towards this main island. Of course, not quickly just scanning the area. As you can see, Pixie moving in with an M249. The zone has popped up once again, heading even further down south now. Oh, beautiful position there for Dream Team. They can, of course, now just move in, secure the compounds up ahead. And just to wait to see where the teams are going to try and push into. Of course, now Active already being positioned within that zone does grant them quite a bit of a favorable angle to be in. As they could just gatekeep everyone now as they are looking to push in. And of course, Mr. Cloud here, it's got his flippers out. That is how you know it is about to go down. There'll be no ducking around. None whatsoever. Of course, now Active. Still just pretty much staying in the same place they've been for a big majority of this map. XTREME, however, looking to push in, keeping a very watchful eye on the hill. See whether Shy Boy will be able to get a play from this if the shots fly straight in. Of course, now they've been waiting for this. The players there from Active Gaming just waiting to see what will happen. Now the shots finding their way through over from Bootcamp as well. But a few interesting rotations still to come in from this, as we do see Your Killer is now opening fire onto the players there from Gorilla Glue. Trout now, of course, just venturing out a slight tad bit. Taking quite a bit of damage, but turning around and heading straight back up in towards safety. But this is where, oh, the action is just going to get absolutely insane. The players, of course, now, yeah, from Tactical Execution, looking to hold on. They did get that first shot in towards Sparma. Sends up a few more, trying to get the confirm. But Vena now just trying to hold on. The rest of his squad, of course, now positioned way far back. Not quite sure why they've pushed all that way, but now in the meantime, XTREME taking quite a bit of fire here as well. Zeta coming under fire. Oh man, this is going to be an absolute bloodshed once again. Gorilla Glue now still looking to push in. We got Anonymous just up ahead, but they do have that compound advantage. Oh, Act now, of course, just letting it fly, just capitalizing on their position. Cloud with a slow, steady spray finds the heads. Of course, putting yet another player there from Vena, Amoris, right on down. Knoxy also positioned way off on that far side. I believe it was actually the team there from Knoxy that got hit. Oh, Your Killer is, and of course, now the side of Gorilla Glue fighting it out. Gorilla Glue just barely making it up in towards the zone, but Zeke and Ro now looking to hold on. They are in a little bit of an exposed position, but of course, now Zeke right up ahead. Ro holding off in the blue zone. Oh, here they come. Anonymous looking to push. Up comes the nades. Finds a little bit of damage. Oh, nice play coming in there. Your Killer is risking the blue zone to try and get the shots in, and that is exactly what they accomplished. Get the hurt, get the damage, get those points. Absolutely beautiful stuff. But of course, now we look over to the players here from XTREME. Getting drawn to the fight we have down below. Anonymous taking a little bit of fire. Beautiful spray. As Anonymous now jumps over the wall there, just back up in towards safety, but still just tempting fate right there on the edge as that blue zone starts closing up. Of course, once again, Dream Team now not rotating up into zone just yet. We do have King, of course, now leading the rotation. Oh, there we go. Finds the head up in towards Gunny. Down it goes. Yet another player, but this, of course, being from the Tactical Execution team. King now looking to secure position in a zone. The rest of his team, of course, now hot on his heels, following suit. Oh, but of course, Nads and Pixie having quite a bit of a challenge. So many hits finding their way over towards them. I see Dream Team now pushing in. Pixie's time might be limited, might be numbered. Hooks up a little bit of a nade, sends it in. Boy, it is not enough. King comes in to clean it up. And of course, now securing themselves a good position within that zone. But now the zone shifts further down south once again. Of course, now the players here from Tactical Execution having a little bit of a challenge up ahead of them. Slight bit of an uphill battle. Can hear those M249s, of course, just going off in the background. So many players, of course, still spread out in the blue zone as well. Definitely a few interesting plays going to come from this, but in the meantime, the players here from Extreme, rather, going to be looking to hold on, looking to lay down the fire, defend the south as well as the eastern edge of the zone. 6 teams remain active now, coming in from the north. Jay now quickly making a bit of run over for it. Oh, Cloud up ahead. Nice retaliation. Here we go. Jay now looking to push. Will he be able to secure that position? Cloud not just using that ridge line, but of course up comes yet another player from active. So it is going to be already quite a bit of a challenge here for Jay to try and secure that position. X now, of course, finding the shots right up in towards Madonna. But here we go. Jay now making the push. We do see Ted Bundy also right there alongside him. Oh! Quick vector spray coming in off the side. Nice quick few shots coming in there from Jay in response. Oh, no. Down he goes. Chevelle, of course, all the way out in the blue. And that is pretty much the end there of Mr. J. It is up to the rest of the teams positioned up into the zone to try and bring this fight to an end. You got Cloud and Ted Bundy just holding on their own position. Of course, now Fast getting caught on fire. A little bit of a oof there. A little bit of team fire coming into the mix. Dream Team, of course, now looking to improve their position within the zone. Do they have themselves set up smack dab center? King, of course, not just lying in ambush. Waiting to see what will happen. But as we can see on that mini-map, we have so many teams. So many players in the vicinity, but beautiful shots coming up straight on towards Ted Bundy. Now it's up to Fast and Cloud to move in. Get King now looking to get a bit aggressive. Here he comes rushing in. Uzi in a hand. Oh, beautiful spray. No! Storm closes it up. Down they go. Beautiful finish. Of course, now 5 teams still left to fight it out. Dream Team taking a little bit of a dip there in the health bars. See, of course, Tactical still positioned far, far away. Gorilla Glue also still alive. Row holding on over in towards Quarry. Down goes Chevelle. 4 teams now remain as Tactical and Row. Oh, both get eliminated. A little bit of an early start on that heal strat, but here comes the spray. Come on. Come on. Your Killer is now looking to pick up a few more points as they push in from the south. X now getting pushed up by the blue zone. Trying to rotate up alongside it. Trying to find a decent position. But of course, Dream Team also just up ahead. It is going to be an absolute battle for Extreme to try and secure these plays. But up comes Madonna. Finds the hits. And of course, with that, they get sent right back up into the lobby. It is now the players here from Your Killer is going up against Dream Team. Fighting it out for that winner chicken dinner. Anonymous making a quick dash up in towards Archer. But Archer, oh, shows him what instant regret looked like. Of course, now Madonna, the last remaining player standing between Dream Team and their dream of getting that chicken dinner. Their hopes and dreams still alive, but will it be crushed? Dream Team looking to pick up their 3rd chicken dinner. Oh, up comes the rush. Oh, come on. Nice. What a finish. That was absolutely insane play coming in there from Dream Team, securing themselves that winner chicken dinner alongside 9 kills on the board. Of course, Your Killer is coming into that 2nd position with 4 kills. And of course, we have the players there from Extreme in a 3rd place with 6. Of course, we got the players there from Gorilla Glue in a 4th there with 3 kills. We got Tactical Execution finishing up in 5th place on 4 kills. Active Gaming taking 6th place. Of course, finishing off pretty strong there on 10 kills. The players there from Medellín coming into 7th place on 3 kills. Knoxy in 8th on 2. Of course, we got the Vena Amoris team in 9th place. We got Tactical finishing up in 10th place on 4 kills. We got the Comfy Cartel over in 11th place. We got the Titans in 12th place. And of course, NeverSayDie in 13th. And the Old Guard, the first team back into the lobby, getting sent back there with 1 kill going over towards Rick. So it has been an absolutely insane day so far. Quite a bit of action coming in across the board. But of course, we are not done just yet. We are done with today. But of course, we've got another day still to come. So be sure to join us back again tomorrow as we continue with the action right here, of course, in the Clatter of Clans Season 7 Finals. So tomorrow is going to be pretty hot and heated. And of course, there's going to be a nice surprise as well tomorrow. So stay tuned, join in. And of course, we'll share the time with us as we go through the crazy action. The final day, the final 3 matches. It is going to be absolutely insane. We look forward to seeing you all back again tomorrow. So have a fantastic evening. See you later.